Guys and dolls. It's going to be a tricky one, isn't it? So I've got to try and make sure the camera's going. Yeah, like it's coming towards me, basically the snow and a wee tilt, So it's coming down and around with this Bailey. Where's she gone? Hey, this is amazing, isn't it, guys? Amazing. As Jesse says, amazing. Better. I can't really do it like him, but that's not what I'm talking about if he's watching. So yeah, what a start of the year it's been for us Patriots, guys. Isn't it amazing? I'm quite sure yours are all picking things up now and things are looking a lot clearer to you. It's not written in stone, guys, you know what I mean? Anything can happen, as you all know. But, I'm going to say this. I can remember a long time ago, maybe 10 years ago, saying one day Tommy would be Prime Minister. People laughed. People laughed. People still laughing. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like one of you said in the comments, Tommy says he wasn't ever going to get involved with politics, but things change. We all change. We never know what's ahead of us. You know what I mean? See, man, there hasn't been any more big changes than me. Jeez, oh man, some changes in my life. Like, I can't keep myself right. Things are moving that quick sometimes. But no, everything just seems perfect, doesn't it? How often can you say in a moment that everything is perfect? You feel like everything's perfect. It mightn't look perfect from the outside, but inside is what matters, guys. If you feel it's all perfect, it's perfect. And that's as simple as that. Nobody can do anything to that. Once you've grasped that, once you get up in the morning and you look at this, the world's a beautiful place. I know it's difficult. Depending on where you're from. I imagine some people in some areas in England, I've seen some videos. Guys. Seen them cooking pigs out in the streets. Like gangs of Romanians. They threw a guy asked them to calm down, keep the noise down. And he jumped up onto his veranda and threw his dog over the hanging and killed it, landed on the road. Obviously the dog was blurred out, but you just got to watch some of these podcasters that do the streets and you see the state of some of, oh my God, it's terrible, guys. I mean, this where the foreigners are congregating, it's like the council don't care. It's really run down, rubbish everywhere. They're cooking their food out on the streets under flames. You know what I mean? It's like they're still, living the way that wherever they came from, that's how they live. You know what I mean? Well, it's not a bad way to live, is it? You don't need to pay for any gas and electricity when you're using a barbecue every day, I suppose, and you're just using wood. Let's get a wee look at this, guys. Looks a wee bit murky, so it does. Let's go for a walk. Come on. So yeah, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I feel like there's something in the air, guys. I've been watching a few podcasters and a few right wing, and they all seem uplifted and everybody seems quite happy. Apart from Paz. Paz is always like, Paz never shows too many emotions, you know what I mean? He's one of them guys, you just can't read him. You just cannot read him, you know what I mean? I can read everybody and anybody can't read Paz, But yeah, it's made me laugh, so it has. That author's made me laugh as well, But yeah, it's good times, I'm not going to go on and on about it, It's just, it is what it is, guys. I knew it was coming. I just didn't, like I said, I didn't think it was coming this quick. But I've always had faith in human people. When you can only hide stuff for so long, guys. And when you got the social media the way it is, The game's a bogey for them. The game is a bogey. They thought they were going to take, right, this is exactly what they thought. They thought they were taking, they never thingied in that Elon Musk would have took over X. They never thought about that. So when they've been doing these plans maybe 20 or 30 years ago, and the persecution of Tommy Robinson and all the rest of it, they thought they would always have control of the media. Can you understand that? Put yourself in their shoes, and you're trying to run the world, and you're wanting certain governments in so they do exactly what you say, and then you got a figure like Tommy Robinson throwing a spanner into the works. You know, yeah, lost my train of thought there. But no, you've got to see it from their point of view. They thought they had all the social medias wrapped up. They thought they would get to a stage where they'd be able to control people like me and other people, and silences, you know. The platform is... She's away after a squirrel. If it gets a wee bit snowy, guys, don't worry, I will clear it. Billy, this way! Somebody there. Here, come on! Come on, girl! Sorry, guys, there's somebody over the dog. Billy, come on! Good girl. Good girl. Come here, stay in here. Come here, girl. Billy. Yeah. She's away after squirrels. Come on, girl. Yeah, so what I'm saying is, guys, I know you probably are getting it already, you know what I mean? But just in case. Social media is... Oh, sugar lumps. Oh, everything's getting wet now. Bear with me, guys. We will get there. What have I done? It's a bit steamy, doesn't it? But I'll be alright. It's snowing, guys. You just can't get that. Yeah, so they thought they had the social medias controlled. So they thought they had the narrative controlled, you see. They didn't expect Elon Musk to buy. We were all surprised when Elon Musk bought X, you know. And I don't think we all understood the repercussions of it. Like the positive repercussions, you know. Alright, it's none of us expected Elon Musk to do what he done. But he has. Come on, keep moving. He has. And that has absolutely destroyed the far left and the establishment's narrative of controlling our country, destroying our country. Is it enough time? Have we caught it in time? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I think we've caught it in time for England. I think this year everything will start coming out, and people in Scotland and Ireland will start going, whoa. You know, I don't know how bad Ireland is, but at least I know Northern Ireland. Guys will listen up over there, and they'll be totally aware of what's coming now, you know. And this is the whole thing. This is why the government didn't want anybody knowing. They wanted to keep us doing this, you know. And then by the time I got up to Scotland and everywhere, like, it's all in Glasgow and places like that, you know. I mean, there's hotels all over the place already. But by the time it got really bad and people were screaming out because this was happening and that was happening, that by then it'd be too late, you know. So, yeah, still a very uphill climb to go, guys, you know. And I don't envy the men who need to grab the horn, by the bull by the horns, you know. I don't envy them. This is away again. Billy! Come on! Isn't that amazing to see, guys? Isn't that amazing? Now that's a workout for a dog. That's what it is. She knows how to look after herself when she's out here. It's brilliant, like. But yeah, yeah, I don't want to keep going on and on, guys, you know. But I'm going to do a live tonight. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a live tonight. I'm going to cover what we've been talking about. Anybody wants to say anything, ask me anything, something I've missed, criticize me, I don't know. And also, I'm going to talk about the American thing as well. There's something else I'm going to talk about. I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, the orbs. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah. I need to get that video out to you. There's a videos you need to see. What I'll do, I'll probably just tell you about it. I'll tell you a wee bit about it tonight on the live, and then you can go and research it. You need to grab a pen and paper, probably. Uh, but wow, what has came out is unbelievable. You know, the cyber truck that went off outside Trump Tower. It's all connected with that. Not guy in particular. You know, some people are saying he's not dead. You know, they're saying that the body in the car isn't his child's DNA. That could mean anything, obviously. You know what I mean? Come here, Bailey. Come here, hen. Dog's coming. Come here, Bailey. Come here. 2 seconds, guys. This is the only thing about weather like this. I'm not on my own. 2 seconds, guys. Set that down there. Gotta get this through your coat. Stay. Stay. Don't jump on my phone. Sorry, hen. Sorry. Don't jump on my phone. Right. Shit. Either way, that way. Happy days. 2 seconds, guys. We might lose you here. Cheers, buddy. Right. 2 seconds to get this cleaned up. Daily, stop it. Okay, that looks terrible. That looks terrible, guys. That's a bit better. Okay. Don't worry. We're going to get out of the way where there's nobody else. What's my chance? Yeah, the orbs. Yeah, so apparently this guy, they reckon he might be dead, you know, so. But there's definitely a body in the car. But the thing is, the Cybertruck can drive themselves, okay? So this is, get it out, Billy. This is the thing. This is what, you know, you can, like, a Cybertruck can drive itself, believe it or not. You can program it to drive from A to B. So the body could have been put in the Cybertruck. It could have been remotely drove there, and then boom, you know. And I'll go into it in more detail, so well, guys, and who this guy was, and what his manifesto, and he's reached out to loads of podcasters. He was trying to highlight stuff, and it's quite amazing. It's quite mind blowing. So I'm looking forward to that, guys. Right, let's turn you around a wee bit here. We'll go up God's staircase, shall we? Go on, Bailey. Go on, girl. You know how to do it. Come on, up you go. There we go. God's staircase, guys. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, we've got people in here as well now. Oh, great. Actually, should be okay. I imagine. Look, I know these two. So I do. I know these two. What way are they going? Sorry, guys. Trying to work out what way they're walking towards me, away from me. So I'll go down and around. Yeah. I shall go down and around. There's many ways to do this. Right, so 2 seconds, guys. So I hope you're enjoying the walk. Because I am. Come on, girl. Oh. You know, guys, I found a wee gem here, so I have, you know, I really have found a wee gem, but, you know, I always say it's God's will. You know, and the reason why I'm always happy and like don't say I'm okay and I don't need nothing is because of this, you know. It's because of this. For where I've been all my life and the places I've been and the situations I've been in, I don't think you can appreciate what this actually means to me, you know. And I know you know I'm genuine because I go on about it that much, you know. You can't make this stuff up, like. But yeah, and like 2 seconds. You set this down somewhere and get this glove back on because I'm freezing. 2 seconds, guys. Oh man. Also, I'm gonna get a wee smoke. So I know, guys. Okay. Beauty, come here. Sorry, guys. How's that? Come here, my girl. Beauty, come here. Let me get you off. Come here. Good girl. Okay, I'm just going to get the phone. I'll get the lead back in my pocket, guys. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's rock and roll. But what I was saying, sorry guys, what I was saying was, it's a great spot. Any Patriots, any of my followers, these are in that place where you haven't really settled somewhere, and you are looking somewhere nice, get in touch. You know, there's no score, you know what I mean? And obviously I can't put you up and all that, but I'm quite sure he's good man, he's find a wee place, you know. It is a beautiful part of the world, you know what I mean, guys? And yeah, you know, it's nice people as well, really nice people. Obviously you get your arseholes, you know. 2 seconds. Squirrel, she just seen that squirrel. Did you see that squirrel, guys? It's just went up the tree. It's just went up that big tree. Did you catch that? Fucking teeth are terrible. Really, be careful! It's a burn down there. Don't want to go in it just because it's cold. It's not fast enough. It can be bad, where I really do worry when she goes down close. But at the moment, it's okay. It went up that tree, Bailey. It went up a tree, hen. Okay, so enough of that. Yeah. Hey. Right, this will be walk with me, guys. I'll be probably putting in the description walk and talk, you know, so people know. You know what I mean? Like I say, I enjoy it, you know what I mean? It's like having a walk with my friends, you know what I mean? And it's good for my mental health, you know? Obviously the video doesn't run the whole walk, but I'm going to take you on a good walk today. It's Sunday, why not, you know? Don't know what to talk about, but, you know, I want to keep stuff for the live, you know what I mean? But, let me get my other glove on. Hope you are all doing okay. I really do. I genuinely hope you are all okay. Lucy, I hope you're okay. I haven't heard from you in a bit. You know, I've noticed a couple of names pop up. Haven't heard in a while. So welcome back to the channel if you're coming back. Welcome to the channel if you're new. And yeah, welcome to the community. Just a community of like-minded souls, you know. And we all help each other, you know. I'm just there bringing it all together. That's all I'm doing, you know. I'm just there trying to bring Patriots together, like it's like-minded people. You know, my goal is like people that were like me. When I locked myself away after my mum died, you know, 3 years. No, my wife, 3 years I locked myself away for. Really bad place, you know that, right? And you know, I always imagine there's other people out there like that, and if I'm that one wee bit during the day where they can see somebody they can relate to, really, we can't go that way because I don't know where them young bulls are. Just want to go that way. I normally let the dogs go whatever way they want, but man, we were down that way the last time. We were coming into it that way. That's where Sammy's ashes are, and I had to turn around because there was young bulls in it. So she'll be fine. She'll be fine. We're going on a nice wee walk here, so we are. So yeah, I'd like to think that, and anybody that's just can't get out of the house, you know, anybody that's on their own. And you see, the thing is, it truly doesn't matter if there's only one person. It really doesn't. It's the fact that there is one person. I'm helping one person. Any more after that is thank God. It's, you know what I mean? And it's God's will, you know? But that's what it's about. That's what it's about for me, guys. And I'm quite passionate about things, you know. I love politics. I love the nitty gritty of stuff. I love the corruption and the way they try to hide it, you know. And, you know, we do live in a world where we've got to be careful what we say, but you only got to be careful what you say if you've got something. I don't have nothing. What can they do to me, guys? You know, what can they do to me? You know, so many times I've been in situations where the government have been scratching their head, not knowing what to do with me. I mean, talking about prisons and all that, genuinely, you know, where they can't put me in an adult prison, but I'm too wild for the YOs. I've had that in England, and yeah, even when I was like 12, 13, I was in my older boys, all older boys, you know, I was always the youngest everywhere I went, you know, and then the things that they done to me, because they couldn't handle me, they didn't know what to do with me. You know, one particular thing they done to me, and I prefer to talk about it just yet, but it will come. You know, it will come, guys. And, yeah. What are you doing up there? See the way up there, look. Come on, you header. Yeah, so... Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to cover the camera, the lens a wee bit, so, you know, I sort of protect it with the finger of my glove. But, you know, I don't want to make this video just all about me and poor me and all that, you know. So I have to emphasise, you know, that yes, it was hard at the time, and I've been in very despairing times, and you know, yes, I have thought about suicide too many times to think about. But thankfully, through God and through the teachings of the Bible, as a young man, that's what stopped me. And honestly, guys, the fact that I believe if you take your own life, you go to hell, and like I'm talking, I say hell as a figure of speech. I can't tell you exactly what's there, you know. I can just tell you what I feel. You know, whether you... Oh, shit. Come here. Billy, this way. Is it... Billy, come here. 2 seconds, buddy. Sorry, guys. Come here, my girl. Come here. 2 seconds, guys. This is going to happen. So... This is going to happen, guys. Okay, buddy. Do you want to just go past? She's alright, you know what I mean? But it's just because they're on the lead. Oh. You just dry this lens again. Oh man, I've got a couple of like that, you know what I mean? Thanks very much, mate. Take care. 2 seconds, guys, to clean the lens. Again. We're going to put it there. Where are we shifting now? Right. We won't meet many more people. So we won't. So, yeah. Lost my train of thought. Here's around, guys. Let's have a wee look at this wee bit. Sorry. Just checking the lens, guys. Yep, it's all good. Come on, girl. Come on. I'll let her off again once I get round this wee chicane. You're okay, girl. Go on, you're okay. That's it. Can you ignore the dog? Jeez, oh man, it's like Lapland, isn't it, guys? It's like a different country right now. Still good, yep. Billy went that way. Oh. Flipping through there, so it is. Once we get over this bridge, I'll let her go. Hopefully we shouldn't meet too many people now. Hope you can hear me alright. I will adjust the sound on an edit. I'll put it through CapCut and put the volume up on it for you, just to make sure. I've learned I can do that now, which is handy. I'll carry on what I'm saying. I've still got my train of thought, guys. Come here, gorgeous girl. Come here, my gorgeous girl. Come here, stay. Stay, Billy. Stay. Okay, go. Hey, go on, girl. Oh, look at her bits. She isn't even so like. Let's get in the lead away, guys. I'll spin around, check the lens. Needs to be clean. Okay. So, as I was saying, yeah, I don't want you thinking it's all doom and gloom, you know. They're past. Yeah, it has affected me, but it's not affecting me in a way where, like, I'm living anything too bad. You know, things come and go, but the majority of the time, I'm a really happy soul. You know, no two ways about it. And can't explain that. I really can't. And I suppose as well, talking to you about it has helped a great deal. You know, getting it out. You know, wow, really powerful stuff. And I don't know how it works. And I have heard that, you know, but geez, oh yeah, 100%. Big help, big help. Comments. Another boost, another huge boost, guy. Honestly, I can't say it enough, you know. I don't think people say enough about stuff like this, you know. I need to stop saying you know as well. I've noticed that looking back at my videos, but hope it doesn't annoy you. But, you know, life has been alright. Life has been okay, guys. I've always been, you know, fortunate. And like I said about the suicide, you know, that was what stopped me. And about hell and stuff like that. Whoever created us put a lot of effort into it. There's no two ways about it. Our body's amazing. Our body is amazing. It's better than any robot, better than any machine, and better than any AI. Please believe me. No matter what anybody tries to tell you, they make these things faster, but they want these things better. Okay? And you know, whether you think it's we're computers, or we're something else, or we're like aliens, or whatever you believe, we've always got a creator, you know. And I honestly think that no matter what way you look at it, the Bible is telling us something, and it is coming from somebody, you know. So, and they make it quite clear. And when they say hell, that's their way of trying to explain to us human beings that it's not going to be good. Whatever it is, it's not going to be good. Please believe me that. If you know, so, you know, when they say, yeah, when I grew up learning that if you take your own life, you know, you will be punished severely for it. I believe that, you know, and that's what stopped me committing suicide. Many a time. Rather than go through what I was going through at that particular moment, I would have ended it if it hadn't been for God being in my life. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for God being in my life. And, you know, you can take whatever way you want to that, you know. I'm a logical person. I keep saying that. Give us another week. Is it okay? Yeah. I'm a logical person, and I do look at everything logical. And, you know, you can't explain some things in life. Nobody can explain anything to me when it comes to who we are, where we come from, and what happens after we die. And that leaves me with the impression that quite possibly what you believe could actually be what happens. You know, it could be something like that, because everything's pretty amazing. Everything's pretty far out there, you know, the space and the planets and the sun and the moon and everything sort of mathematically comes together in some sort of way. And, you know, the body and all the different things that people experience in this life from all different nations, you know what I mean? And the art of meditation, and, you know, the art of praying, and, you know, the art of manifestation. There's a lot more goes on that we can really explain. So, you know, that does leave things open for you to believe what you want to believe, you know. And if that's what gets you through this existence in this human form at this time, then that's what you do, you know. Why wouldn't it be like that? Why wouldn't it be what you see? Like I've said, why wouldn't your eternity be exactly what you have looked at on this earth, the way you have behaved, you know? Um, I don't know, you know what I mean? I just don't think that these people that are, these famous people that are making all these devil worshipping things and they're doing all these things on stage and they're making videos and it all seems to be targeted at audiences, young or young. It's all targeted. And whether they know it works or not, the fact that they're doing it, they're trying to put spells on people. I have got a video that I'm going to bring you, and it is a wee bit nuts. I'm going to tell you, like, it's one of these concerts where they were doing the devil stuff, you know, and something, a spirit went through the crowd. And all I can say is, I don't know what it is, but it is clear when you watch this, you see all the crowd in the concert and they all go like a wave, like somebody's with like up with their arm and just all at once they've all. And I know if you push one person, but this isn't that. You can see that. It's been looked at and studied at by many people on the internet. People have deep dived it, truly deep dived this to try and understand it. We burn there. Lovely big house in there. I showed you at the one of my last videos. It's like a wee tiny bridge down there. I went down there. I actually cut my video off coming up from it and lost a load of footage. But yeah, still good. Yep. So yeah, I'll just turn it around a wee bit, guys. Let you see the beautiful view that I've got. She's loving it, isn't she? I don't know where she's going. I've seen a glimpse of yellow there. The corner of my eye. There she's there. Yeah, but you know, sometimes the way I look at life, guys, is this is my reality. You know, I'm here like on my own sort of thing. And this is everything I see is for me. And depending how I think is what my future brings. Like I say, when people aren't in your life, there's a reason. They're not part of your reality, you know. These are part of my reality, and I'm part of your reality, you know, and that's just the way it is. I honestly believe that, you know. You know, I love... Oh, shit, no dog. Bailey, come here. Hello. Where's your owner? Come on, you keep walking, in fact. Come on, keep walking. Over here! Come here, Bailey. Bailey, stay here. Bailey, come here. Bailey! She's coming towards you! Hopefully they got her. Good girl, Bailey. Well done. Proud of you. Come on, girl, this way. Okay, Bailey. Come on, girl. Yeah, it's a bit deep, guys. You know, it is all a bit deep stuff, you know what I mean? But, like, obviously, I can do the deep thinking and that. I am an overthinker. And I only knew recently that overthinking was a thing, you know? And first of all, it was like, you know, it was a bad thing, you know? And that's the way it was explained to me and stuff like that. It was all bad. But personally, I think it's okay. It can be bad. Definitely, it can be bad. But you can use it to your advantage. If you're able to do something that's different, then of course you can use it to your advantage. It's down to the individual. You know, it's like, it just depends what way you look at something. You can either be a victim or a survivor. It's one of them ones. Potato, potato. Genuinely, like, you can adapt that into most things in life, I think. Trying to give you an example. It's difficult. I know that. I know in my head what I'm trying to say. It's difficult trying to get it out. You know what I mean? The way he's going to understand it. You know what I mean? But overthinking. I don't know. It's an experience sometimes, because you do think about things that other people don't think about. But you do think that everybody else is thinking like that. You don't know that you're different. You don't know that you're an overthinker. Obviously you wouldn't know that. But and I do put it down to solitary confinement, guys. I really do. And I'm just to be honest with you, God's given me the strength to cope. It has left its scars, and I do deal with stuff because of it. But all in all, I'm learning. I'm constantly learning, and this is the thing. It's like, the trauma and stuff like that is a big mad monster, And at the start, when you first come across it and somebody explains what it actually is, you're sort of there in just a pair of shorts and a t-shirt trying to deal with this big monster. I'm trying to explain it the best I can. But as time goes on, you learn about the monster, and you learn about yourself, Unfortunately, some of these learning curves can be quite detrimental to your life socially. It could also land you in prison, but if you can avoid it, you do become stronger, and eventually you become a big knight in armour. Honestly, like, you do. I would say I wear my trauma with armour. Maybe that's where I'm coming from. Like I say, this is learning and process. Me talking to you is me understanding myself. And I feel like I'm at a stage where I've got armour. Maybe that's down to you as well, But this is what I think, like, with any trauma, you've got to know it, you've got to learn it, know your enemy, you've got to see it like a thing, an enemy, a being or whatever, I don't know, some sort of spirit. I don't know how you can put it in your head. I don't even know how I done it, like the monkey on the shoulder, I always had that one before, every time I said no, or I was put into a situation of temptation with drugs, I'll be honest with you, So when you're a drug addict, quickly come off that, I'll come back to it. When you're a drug addict and you're needing your drug, it's like you've got a wee monkey in your shoulder going, you could get your drugs. Or that money you just came across, you could get this with that. Or, oh, him, he sells. You could get a wee gram off him. And that's what it's like. And then you crumble. This wee monkey, you know what I mean? But every time you crumble, it gets bigger. It does. But every time you say no, every time you put yourself in a situation, it doesn't matter how small it is, and you're able to say, nah, you walk away, that wee monkey gets smaller. And honestly, guys, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller until it disappears. But you have to go through the temptations, and like the overthinking about the trauma and everything else, you know what I mean? Like I say, with the armour and knowing your enemy, knowing your trauma, getting to know yourself. That's a process that everybody has to go through that deals with complex PTSD or PTSD. So there's always a solution. We are capable. The problem with us is we don't realise how capable we truly are. You don't know the power of your mind because we've been put down. Our children are being trained and taught to be workers. If they were trained and taught to be leaders, if they were told that, be careful what you wish for, but you can have what you want if you put your mind to it. Instead of, listen, this is what you're going to do. You're going to work. You're going to get qualifications, and you need to get a job. You have to get a job. You got to get a job. You got to work 5-6 days a week. And then you got a family. You got to hire a car, and then you got to get a mortgage. Then you got insurance and this, insurance and that, and tax and that, and tax and this. This is what our children are being taught. So they go straight into a situation where they're trying to survive from day one. So they don't get time to think about anything. And it's difficult. It is difficult. I am talking to people right now who are having children. They're trying to set up a homeschool between us all, So we bring on teachers that we all sit around and we decide what curriculum, if that's the right word, our children are going to be taught, and we put our heads together and we knock out a plan for the thingy, and then like we work out how much it's going to be, how much each parent, you know what I mean? Then we work out how many people we need to be involved, how we can all afford it. If we get a teacher, say £1,000 a week, you know, and we've got 10, 15 children, you know what I mean, with parents with all the same mindset and awakened, you know, then you can break that down. It's affordable. We could do it, you know. It's possible, you know. So it's just an idea, and my girl's gonna be a leader, you know. And I say that with certainty because I know that's all it takes for Lucky to be a leader. Is me saying this. I'm planting the seed. You get me? This is my reality. You know, this is my manifestation. This is what I'm bringing. You know, and I know you might think that's that's what I believe, guys. You know what I mean? And like I say, it can happen, but you've got to make the moves. You know what I mean? You've got to head in the right direction. And if you head in the right direction, you believe in yourself, and you believe it's possible what you can do, no matter what you're believing, it will come true. You know, and it's been hidden from us. It's been kept quiet. It's been held quiet from our kids and that because they don't want them knowing this. You know, our society don't even know how to grow their own plants anymore. You know, we rely on supermarkets. We rely on the internet. We rely on cars. We rely on gas. We rely on electricity. Can you see what they've done? When really we've got all the fuel we need, you know. We've got all the fields we need to plant all year round. Everybody could have their own wee trades and everybody could help each other out. And currency could be food or fuel, wood, you know, peat. There's so many things that we could do. And then we could spend all our time together. Our children could grow up learning what we've learned, you know, how to fend for ourselves and how to enjoy family life. Because most family breakdowns is because of the stresses and the struggles of life. It's because the man feels he needs to provide. And, you know, because the society, some women feel that that's the way it should be, you know, it's down to the man. They don't have any responsibility. Please don't take this personal attack on any women, please. I'm not like that, you know. I'm trying to tell you how society, how they want us to be, you know. As far as I'm concerned, women are equal as men. If we were living the way we should be living and fending for ourselves, women would be as good as hunters as men. Women would be as good growers and planters as men. And yeah, when it comes down to survival and the realistic things of life, there's no difference between men and women, apart from strength in some cases. And yeah, it's like, you know, it's down to us now to try and get this out. Let's change things. Let's change the future for our children. You know, big decisions have to be made. Big sacrifices have to be made. Like I say, bigger men than me are going to have to make these decisions. But, you know, all we can do is support them, guys. All we can do is support them. But this is a wee graveyard, so it is. You know, don't be disrespectful and walk around the graveyard. It's all fresh graves and everything, and I wouldn't want anybody watching this video that has somebody there. And, you know, like I say, you know, people grieve in their own time, you know. I always say to people, you grieve in your own time. You don't grieve on a date. Don't remember dates, you know. Dates don't make a difference, you know, when your loved one died, or when come on Bailey, when your loved one's birthday is, or, you know, Christmas time. That doesn't matter, guys. Every day matters. You can miss your loved ones every day in your own way, you know, and you can have a thought anytime, anywhere, and they'll always hear you. Honestly believe that, you know. And they wouldn't want you. You know, you don't know what's going on in your life any particular year, and, you know, and then all of a sudden, boom, an anniversary comes up and your mental health goes boom. You know, and your loved ones don't want that, guys. They really don't want that. They don't want to, you know, you got to understand this very clearly. Like, you got to put yourself in their shoes. Imagine it was you looking down at your loved ones. Would you want them sitting there breaking their heart? Or would you want them remembering you, thinking about you, talking about you, laughing about you with the funny things that you did, you know? But the main thing, they're letting their loved ones and the future know about you. Is that not more important, you know, rather than them sitting looking down and just seeing you broken-hearted, a broken person? Because that's what they'll see. Can you imagine what that must be like? you know, I'm not going to say, I'm not going to say too much, guys, you know what I mean? But, I do believe that, they are there. Your DNA will always be there, you know. I can't speak for husbands and wives, right? I really can't, but they've been brought together by God. It depends how the relationship went, you know. There's a reason why birds purr for life. I honestly think there's a good reason for that, but it's a touchy subject. And it's difficult when you've been married, you've lost, and you're remarrying. It's difficult to love sometimes, it really is. And yeah, I don't know, guys. I've jumped about there, you know what I mean? And I have lost my track a wee bit. I did say I would jump back onto what I was talking about originally, but I know you don't mind. I know you don't mind. If you have any questions, I will be active on comments after, well, depending what's happening with Lucky. But I will be around my phone, replying to any comments, anything you want to say or talk about, or look, like, ask me to talk, like, explain a wee bit better, or something you don't understand. I don't know, you know what I mean? But I am here for anybody that wants to talk, especially about grief, spin the camera around for you. It's just a nice wee bit, so it is. I really hope it's turning out okay. And I'm not boring you to death. Like I say, you can pause it, come back to it, you know what I mean? Save it. I don't get it, like, myself, guys, I can't. It's difficult. I know, it is difficult to understand why anybody wants to listen to what I've got to say, And it's not that I don't think, I think less of myself, it's what I'm used to, I've always known that I'm intelligent enough. I can always been able to talk to anybody. I do struggle socially with some people in some situations, you know what I mean? But one to one, I'm not too bad, I can hold a semi-intelligent conversation with most people, But it hasn't been easy, like, there has been really difficult situations, and, it is what it is, like, it is what it is. But all I'm going to say is, guys, I've never been happier, Obviously, my time with my wife, that's happy, That's me, was up there, and like I say, the roller coaster, up and down. And this is the way my life is, this is the way my life's always been. It's like God's always testing my faith. It's like I'm going through SAS training for God. That's what it feels like, my life, And it makes me good. It makes me feel good because I'm going to pass. Whatever he wants me for, I'm going to be there, And I don't know if it's in this life or the next life, but I'm ready. And I know I'm some sort of soldier. I know that. I know deep down, I know there's more than this. I'm more than this. But it's easy. Words are easy, aren't they? But listen, like I keep saying to everybody, that's what I think. It's in here, That's all that matters, guys. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It really doesn't, Fucking it does not. And it's amazing once you get that into your head, once you're able to really understand that nobody cares. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares what you do or what you've done. You get me? Yes, you could be the topic of conversation for a length of time, but time always moves on. And there's always another topic of conversation, and that's just the way life is. Like I say, you're not meant to be in certain people's reality. You just aren't. So you got to remember that. You're in control of your reality. Things are made pretty simple to you, When people come into your life, there's signs that you need to get away from them. We just don't pay attention to them. When people come into your life, There's signs that they're meant to be in your life. And again, we don't pay attention to it. So it is difficult. But don't be thinking that just because you've missed the sign, that's it. It's constant. It's constantly flowing. Your reality is constantly moving. And there's so many different roads you can go off. But please believe me this. It doesn't matter how long it takes you or how many roads you take. You're always going to end up at the same destination where you're meant to be. That I know. Don't ask me how. I haven't got the receipts for that one. But, these are God's words, I think. I truly do believe you're listening to this for a reason. I honestly believe that these words are coming to me for a reason for you to hear. And, yeah. That's all I'm going to say on it, guys. I'm not going to sound too much like a crackpot, because I'll just give the far left ammunition. Can you imagine? You know what I mean? This kind of nightmare, so they are. Horrible, horrible curtains, but that's another world we live in. You know what I mean? But they're definitely not in our reality, and they're going to find that out pretty soon. And yeah, it is good to know. And please believe me, guys, Tommy Robinson supporters, patriots, please believe this, right? Billy, stay there, girl. She's brilliant, isn't she? Come here. Stay in here. Come here. Stay. How good is that, guys? Isn't she a good girl? Go. Go. Is it not that good, eh? Let's go. Good girl. So yeah. Oh, lost my way again. Give me a couple of seconds, guys. I can't remember what I was going to say now. But the devil's at work as well. You know what I mean? Like I say, so many things will come your way and things will happen to you. But that's what I was talking about. You got to understand this, right? I know I keep saying that you got to understand this. I don't mean like that. But can you see the way things are going with Tommy? Elon Musk, Trump, Eric Trump, all the big politicians in America, politicians and leaders in other countries. I'm like, this is big, guys, right? So can you imagine? I know I've done a video about it, but you've really got to think about this. Lizzie Dearden, Piers Morgan, Owen Jones, Hope Not Hate, End Racism, Stormer, Labour, how they're all feeling right now. Because at the end of the day, they have really pushed a narrative against a man to destroy his life. And it's all going to come out. It's all going to come out, And, yeah. Come on, Billy, let's go. We'll go through this way. And, yeah, that has given me so much happiness. Because it's always been on the other foot. They've always been the ones laughing, singing their songs. Where's your Tommy now? You know what I mean? Like laughing about him going to prison and all that. You don't know the half of it. Some years, you really don't. I've had them laughing in my face. People waiting for that moment. Keyboard warriors. The rip the piss. They see how much you're hurting as a human being because you're seeing an injustice to another human being. And these people are laughing about this man going to prison. And, like I say, I'm a good guy remembering things and keeping things and, and we will remember. I keep saying this. I keep telling everybody, do not forget these guys because our day will come. And it just shows you the type of person you are. Because even if it was a far lefter or an IRA man or anybody who is an enemy, all right, it's not like that anymore. But, I'm trying to make an example. I would never, ever be happy to see them go to prison the way they're putting Tommy in prison. That's just, that's just one of them things, an old school thing, us and them sort of thing, you know what I mean? It's just lost now, that's all gone. And I've spoke about that. The criminality in Britain's totally changed as well, so, yeah. I'm not going to go on and on. How long is that? Wow. 54 minutes. Listen, it's for my followers, guys. It's for you. It's come for a walk with me video. You know what I mean? That's all it is. And I hope you like the wee chat. I hope it resonates with some of you. I hope it gives you a wee bit of hope. I hope I'm trying to give you what I have, And I'm trying to share it. And, you know, because I feel I have to do that. I feel I'm blessed. And if we all done this, if we could all pass on what we feel and how we feel it, how you could maybe feel it, what a wonderful place it would be, you know. But it's full of there's a lot of badness now, guys. The devil walks amongst us, you know. The devil walks amongst us now. Society's turning bad, very, very bad, you know, and there's more bad than there is good. And it'll probably go that way, guys, to be honest with you, you know. But we've got to try and fight. We've got to try and keep it right. But I know one thing. When there's no more good people left, that's when he comes back. You do know that, don't you? And that's when we will arise. That's when the war will be. Because we'll all be there waiting. You know. Because it will be on this planet. And it will be good against bad. But I'm not going to go into that. But I'm sure most of you know exactly what I'm talking about. And that's for another realm. That's for the afterlife, you know. Because we will all come back. That's what they're trying to tell us. We will all come back. So, listen guys, it's Sunday. I'm trying to keep it with a Sunday theme, you know. Trying to not be too religious, because I know you aren't. Some of you, like Mickey Boy, my good friend, isn't religious, you know. So I do try and keep it, like, sort of try and explain it in a way where he can relate to it as well. You know, when I say praying and I say manifestation and stuff like that, it's the same sort of idea. I'm actually tricking him into praying. He doesn't realise it, but don't be telling him. Listen, guys, all my love. Thank you so much. I've been turning it off on my nose, but it just looks weird. Thank you so much. Really appreciate everything. I've had a really good couple of days, to be honest with you. It started off really bad. The shock of Nigel Farage, the way he's behaved, and I was absolutely devastated. And also the way everybody's going with reform blindly and not realising what they're getting involved with. But it's all okay now. I realise that. It's all okay. Tommy's in prison. So of course they're all going to behave like this. The man can't reply. But he is going to be replying. God willing. And please pray for him. I want you all. Please, please, please. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Please pray with me. Please, Lord God, Creator, please look after Stephen while he's in prison. Please protect him with your angels, because he is surrounded by demons. Please, Lord, so many people wish to harm one of your children, and he's one of our brothers. I ask you, in Jesus' name, please protect this man. Let him continue his journey. Let him continue what he needs to do to protect the children in this country. Please, Lord, I ask this in your name. Amen. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. So, on that note, have a really good Sunday, and God bless every single one of you.